the poor, the farmer. I repeat, kill the poor, the farmer.
He's at it again. This is like, I can't, like, he stumbled over his words because I am. This president of South Africa, this dude goes and sees Trump and is like, we condemn the acts against the white families. Yeah, I got a terrible South African accent. So? But yeah, it goes and he's like, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And then, like, you got this.
No makubi, siya, siya. No mabeseto bola, besi shaya, besi bopa. No mabeseto bola, besi shaya. Bessie Bopa. Who left? Who right? Come on, sir. Who left? Kita? Killer man.
By the way, what is this? Is this like a dollar store Beyonce? Is that who they hired to be like with him or whatever? It's like, what's up with that? Who's this dollar store Beyonce they've got there? Huh. Anyhow, I think, rocking her natural hair color. What's going on? But this is recent. This is like the other day. This isn't like years old. This isn't something from weeks ago or months ago or whatever. This is like right after he got off the airplane from leaving the White House going, we don't do that. He's doing this.
One girl I want, if I get it. One girl I want, if I get it. Siltatile, hilagit. Siltatile, hilagit. Shoot to kill, Kilama. Shoot to kill, Yamasa. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. I repeat, kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer.
That's not good. You shouldn't do that. Don't do that. Stop that. I mean, if you get somebody else to say it. If you want to lift please lift the sanctions on Africa because it's hard on our economy. And Trump's like, I can't do that because you're inciting genocide. Nah, we don't do that. It's just that's not a thing. We don't do that. And then, he shows the images at the White House going, well, look at what you're doing. Well, that was a long time ago. We don't do that anymore. Yeah. This was like right after he got off, like the plane that he got off of is behind that thing over there. He's like, and he gets out and he's like, kill a farmer. White people, fuck white people. That's wild, dude. You want to see Macron get shoved in the face? Check it out. You see Macron stepping into the camera shot there. They recently just opened the door here. He's getting his stuff together. And, it's almost like it's a couple's quarrel over the last piece. Anybody out there that's been in the hood knows what I'm talking about. You and your significant other have spent the last little bit of your food stamps so that you could get, a nice little gram or two, maybe, possibly. We know what Macron's been up to. We've seen him on that train. We know what that napkin was holding. And that man-wife of his is like, how dare you do the last of that little bit. That was supposed to be my blast. That's my blast. And so he comes out. It's a plop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing there. Plop. We got it. Now it's time for the walk of shame. Well, I'm totally not a man, lady. My wife is not a man. So what's going on with that? It's pretty wild. That just goes to show you, just because, you've got a lot of money and you drive a really nice car, got an airplane, a big old bag, it all comes to an end and somebody's going to be pissed. these people don't have it as good as we think. You know, they can afford to buy a really nice 3-wheeler, or if they want to go on eBay and buy a bunch of 8950 vacuum tubes at $100 a piece, they got this. They no problem. But the thing about it is, in real life, they're not happy. The power that they gain only gives them a short little burst of like feeling good, just like a blast. A good old-fashioned snifferoo on a train ride with a bunch of other elites that want to do complete genocide against all humanity so that they could depopulate the world and make everybody take forced jabs that make you have some kind of weird turbo cancer. But, you know, aside from that, you know, you've got to, you know, I don't know what's going on with this woman, man, lady, person thing, but we definitely know that their relationship is a little weird. Just kind of like what's going on with Oblamas. You got some weird stuff going on there, you know. Anyway, so there you go. Figured I'd kind of bring forth what's new, what's happening. I just don't understand how that this whole South African thing can be so media protected. How, man, these people are working double time, bending over backwards to try their best to protect that South African president dude who's telling everybody to go after the farmers, and you know, and the only ones that we're seeing getting gone are the ones that are definitely the white guys. They're going after all the white people. It's pretty wild.